So I just finished up teaching 2 classes, and it's Friday, so to be completely honest with y'all, I didn't do anything for the tour this week. I'm so serious. I didn't work out, with the exception of my class on Monday. I didn't work out. I didn't make any of the meals, even though this week's theme is healthy eating. I did eat healthy. I didn't make any of the pound meals though, and I didn't work out. I didn't do anything. I was so busy this week, and I was so tired. Like when I had downtime, I was just too tired to do anything. I took so many naps. Like after I got home from work, I would literally just crash every day, and then I wake up and do more work. So I had so much to do this week. I went to so many meetings. If you don't know, I'm a journalist, so that involves going to a ton of stuff that takes a ton of meetings and things that take a long time, and sometimes they go on very late. I was at a Board of Education meeting last night that started 45 minutes late, and then it went on until almost 10 o'clock. So naturally, I didn't feel like doing anything when I got home. And that's how it was for like the whole week. If I wasn't at a meeting, I was writing a lot. So I've literally made no progress for the tour this week. I feel so bad, but it's Friday, and like I kind of made up for it for teaching 2 classes. I don't usually teach 2 classes. Usually I only teach pound, but the girl that teaches Zumba after me couldn't make it, so I taught her class as soon as my class ended. So I'm really tired, I'm really sweaty. I made like twice my step goal on my Fitbit. So I'm gonna go home, and I'm going to try a little harder to do some tour stuff this weekend.
And back on the right side, switch to the left. Forward and back. And give me a double tap. Woo! If you need to take the modification, it's right here. Good. Bring it down for our first round of pound. Inhale, up. Big arm. And side. Coming into a deep squat in the center. Woo! Up.
Alright, so I just finished the 18-minute full body workout for today's tour. It was definitely a full body workout, but it was much needed because I've kind of fallen off the tour a little bit for the past like week or so. I've just been like so busy and literally all day so busy and so tired. I haven't had just like the time or the energy to do any of the tour stuff. But it's week 4. It is going into the last few days, so I'm really trying to get back into it and make the most of it. And this week's theme is turn up your life. So I'm turning up my life, man. It's been fantastic. Like I've been feeling great the past few days. So just got to keep up with the workouts. Like I'm kind of keeping up with everything else. I've been eating healthy. I've been taking care of myself mentally. Just got to jump back onto the physical end of it. But I definitely wanted to do the 18-minute workout today also because tomorrow I'm not sure if I'll be able to work out tomorrow actually, because my boyfriend's birthday is tomorrow, and so like as soon as I finish working, I'm gonna go over his house and celebrate his birthday with him. So it'll be an emotional workout instead of a physical one, but I'll wrap up the weekend with it, and I'll do some more recipes for you guys, and yeah, so let's close out the tour on a positive note. Alright, so the tour has ended. Today is the last day, and I have to say it was a great experience for my first time doing it. And so just to wrap all of these 4 weeks up and kind of tie in this week's theme, which is turning up your life, I just want to talk about 3 things that I've kind of learned or recognized from the tour that are beneficial to not only just your physical health, which is like, the outer ring of the tour, but getting to like the nitty-gritty of building a healthy lifestyle as a whole. So there were 3 things that the tour comes down to that I think are really essential to turning up your life, supposedly, or just like making the best of your life as it is, and progressing and moving forward. So the first thing that I think was essential to the tour itself, but is also essential to setting goals for your life, is setting goals. That's the main thing, is setting goals. The whole idea of the tour was to set goals for yourself, to set a goal to work out 6 days a week, which I kind of succeeded in, and I kind of did not succeed in, but we'll get into that later. And setting goals of eating healthy and taking care of your mental health and that type of thing. And you come to find out that when you set goals, like sometimes like setting goals, the goals that you set, they're not always achievable for certain reasons. Like for me, like it was when I got to the 3rd week, it was hard for me to work out every day just because of the work life that I have and how I just became so busy and so bogged down. And that's okay. What I've found throughout life is that setting realistic goals and setting short and long-term goals is super essential. So you may have the long-term goal of working out 6 days a week, or like the overall goal of working out 6 days a week, and your long-term goal out of that is to be healthier and is to achieve whatever fitness goals that you have. And then the short-term goal would be just
to take it day by day and do what you can to work toward those long-term goals and that overall goal that you have. And it just applies to so many things in life. I always find that when I set goals for myself, that I have an overall goal. This is what I want to achieve in my life long term. This is what I want by a certain point, whether that be a year or 6 months or whatever. And then I might have little incremental goals to lead up to that, or I might say I'm going to take it a moment at a time and get there at whatever pace life allows me to get there at, because sometimes things don't happen the way that you expect it to. But just recognizing that, I think, is kind of the first step, and putting yourself out there to achieve whatever you set forward is the second step. Another thing that was the basis of the tour, but is essential to living your best life, is developing healthy habits. And I mean, like, that's what the tour is. If you're working out 6 days a week, making a conscious effort to eat healthy, drink enough water, and just take care of yourself mentally and emotionally, and making a conscious effort to do that every day for 4 weeks, like, that's habit building. They say it takes 30 days to build a habit. So and getting to whatever goal that you have, or whatever you want to achieve in your life, creating healthy habits that'll get you there is so essential. Whether it be your physical health, or telling yourself, getting out of a negative mindset and telling yourself constantly that you are capable and that you are able to do this. Or something as simple as writing out writing out a list of things that you need to do from day to day in a planner. Whatever those goals, whatever those habits may be that will eventually get you to the goals that you have, are extremely important. And then the last thing that I want to point out is taking action. You can set whatever goals that you want, you can build whatever habits that you want to build, but unless you take specific action to reach whatever goal or milestone you have in your life, you're not going to get there. And I've found this to be just so transformative, taking risks and putting yourself out there, no matter how hard it is, taking action on what you want to do, taking action toward what you want to do, it is extremely transformative, and you never know where it can get you. So these are all aspects that I've found to be the basis of the tour challenge, but I also, just in my personal everyday life, I just find them to be so important and so essential to living the life that you want to live. And it, whenever you decide that a change is necessary, that's when it's even more important to put those factors into action. There's been several significant moments in my life where I've just decided that I'm tired of where I am, and I want and deserve more. And I set goals, and I've built habits, and I've taken so much action to get there. And sometimes it takes a long time, but when you actually do get there, when you actually do get to the point in your life that you really want to be in, it's an incredible feeling. And I'm there, I'm in that mindset right now of taking, of putting into action steps to make significant changes in my life. And I feel like I've gone stagnant, and there's a lot of things that I'm extremely unhappy with, and I've made a conscious effort to take steps to correct it. And I remember in the past how being in the same mindset before, in a different situation, of course, not as strong mentally, not understanding the importance of where these steps will lead me. But I did get there, and when I did get there, I understood how important it was and what led up to that. And so being in such a similar mindset now, and looking back at my past experiences, and taking those significant steps now, I know that at some point, if I keep working, that I'm going to get to where I want to be. And it's frustrating to wait, but you know that at some point you're going to get there if you keep working hard. And so that's what excites me about the journey of working towards whatever it is that you want. Because if you put in the work, if you set realistic goals for yourself, and if you put in the work to get there, you're gonna get there. And once you finally do get there, it's a fantastic feeling. So that's kind of what I wanted to leave you with. Just a little slice of my mind, and a slice of what I got out of this experience, and what I hope that you can take with you, and hopefully make it useful for whatever state of life that you're in right now, and use it to take your own journey and live your own best life. So turn up your life, and I will see you in my next video.